Hey everybody, it's Amanda and it's time for our grocery haul. I know, hard to do grocery hauls. I am trying to get back on track to doing them weekly, but I haven't really been doing it weekly for a little while. So we got to where we had almost nothing in the fridge. So now I constantly feel like I'm in stock up mode, which, you know, for years I've always said, if you just go every week, whether you need it or not, you're always gonna have plenty of food and you can stay on a small budget. I should have taken my own advice. but this is where we are right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my receipts. We'll talk about what I spent and I will show you what I purchased. Okay, so here are my receipts, and I don't have a whiteboard anymore, so I just put it on this piece of paper here. So first of all, Ingles. At Ingles I spent $26.46. I went to Walmart and I spent, it's kind of tilted, $42.60. Can you guys see that? There you go. This is from my discount store. I spent $27.43. I also went to Food Lion. I don't have that receipt. I spent $11.98, and that's a total of $108.47. I spent 33 of those dollars on personal items. So on groceries this week, I spent $75.47. By the way, I just want to show you, I have like 300 Ingles fuel points. So, and they give you triple points if you go on certain days. So I definitely have not spent $300 this month. But anyway, so that is like a bonus. If you haven't watched my video where I tell you 23 ways to save on gas, I'll link it at the top. You guys check that out. Anyway, so $75.47 for this week. It is a lot. You guys, prices are crazy right now. What can I say? But let me show you the things that I purchased, starting with, it's something in the other room. Okay, this is way too big for me to pick up and carry. I have Rick carrying it, but he's in the other room. So I have a 44-pound bag of outdoor cat food. This was like $26 of that personal item budget, and we get this from Walmart. We purchase this bag every 2 weeks, and that feeds our outdoor cats, feral cats that we feed. So this is a big part of the budget this week. But back to the things on the table. Okay, so here are the rest of the items that I purchased for that $75. So first of all, let's talk about the things that I got at Walmart. One of the things I'm really obsessed with right now is raspberries, and I get those at Walmart because you can get the most bang for your buck, I guess. So at Walmart, this container of raspberries with the double container is $5.24, which is significantly cheaper than anywhere else. So I get that there, and it lasts the longest, and I'm happy with that. The other thing that I get there is this thing of paper plates. We use those for a lot of different things, and I love them, and I'm not giving them up, sorry. Anyway, it gives me some peace. So this container, or this package of paper plates was $5.86 for 100, and that usually lasts us for a few weeks. So the other thing that I get at Walmart, besides paper plates, are these rolls that Rick gets for his lunches. He really likes this particular, I can make plenty of rolls, but he likes how crispy these are on the outside, and I have not figured out how to make them like this firm exterior. So if you have a recipe that you recommend, let me know, because it's $3.48 for a bag and I get one a week. So let me know, because I totally want to save that money if you have a good recipe that will make rolls like this with this hard exterior. I need to know that. Anyway, that's all that I get from Walmart. So that's $42 just for the rolls, paper plates, raspberries, and the special kitty. So that's half the budget right off the top. So that tells you what the rest of the purchases are. So let's talk about the things that I got at Ingles, because those are also the more expensive items. I got this package of ground beef. Ground beef is so hard to find. I actually put on Facebook the other day, I was asking my friends if they had any grass-fed, grass-finished beef, because I wanted to get some locally. And I have one friend that has some coming up in a few weeks, but even the folks at the farmer's market, the only thing that they have available right now is steaks. So I'm not really in the market for steaks, so I had to get the store-bought. $9.59 is a pretty good deal, considering this is 2.5 pounds just about. So that is what we have in terms of beef that I got from Ingles. I also got the Hellmann's vegan mayonnaise, $5.98. It's normally $8.98, so it actually is a pretty good sale. But that is the only one that we can actually eat right now. So that worked for us. I also picked up these tomato clusters. They were $1.98 a pound. So this was $2.07 for those 4 tomatoes, and 98 cents for one cucumber. You guys, these are just expensive. By the way, I also picked up over here a rotisserie chicken. I don't know if you can see that. It says Ingles rotisserie chicken. And we've already eaten it. I was out all day today and we didn't want to eat fast food, so I grabbed a rotisserie. That was dinner, and there's plenty left over that I'm getting ready to put away. So that was part of our purchase. Anyway, that rotisserie was $6.98. So all of Ingles was $26.46. And of course, considering I got all this ground beef, this vegan mayonnaise, and the vegetables and the rotisserie, I actually don't think that was too bad in terms of spending. In terms of Food Lion, I only got these two things. This was the whole $11.98. I got the decaf coffee. If you don't know, I am changing my husband to decaf. And so he's doing half decaf, half regular coffee, and I already have the regular coffee. I got it on sale last week, but decaf has been really hard to find, and this Food Lion brand was actually on sale for $5.99 for these big containers. So I went ahead and picked two of them up. That way we're set for a little while, and that was $11.98. So it was a good price. Not the best price ever, but a good price, and I'm just trying to make sure we stay stocked at a reasonable price. Anyway, so everything else was my discount grocery store. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And so over here you can see I got my husband some lunch meat, and it was $10.93 for 2 pounds of roast turkey. That is like half the price. It's $4.99 a pound of what you would get at a regular store, so very happy with that. And I also got a pound of Swiss cheese right here. It's $4.40. So that takes care of his lunches. And in case you were doing the math, $10 here, $4 here, another $3.48 there. It's about $20 for a week's worth of sandwiches, which is actually very, very expensive. But, you know, this is one of those things that we do splurge on. And he actually works in a location where there actually aren't any fast food things that he could pick up if he were inclined. It's like a 20-minute drive, and that takes up pretty much his whole lunch. So, so bringing a lunch is absolutely necessary, because it would be even more expensive for him to eat where he works. So this is the best that we can do right now that makes him happy, and you know, there we go. So anyway, that's his lunch stuff. But I also picked up these Beyond Burgers. The patties were $1.50, which is a tremendous deal if you know how much these normally cost. I am keeping some vegan stuff on hand for Brianna and Trey when they come by, and this was just too good a deal to pass up, so I went ahead and grabbed a couple of those. I grabbed these wet ones. Again, Rick needs things like this with his lunch, and he asked me to pick up a couple of extra. They were 2 for $1, so I grabbed those. I got this picante sauce for $1.50. Thousand Island dressing for $1. I got these ranch dressing mix 4 for $1. Black olives 50 cents for a jar. Again, Rick likes these on his sandwiches, so that's a really great price, and I picked them up. But this is my very favorite deal of the week. These gourmet gold potatoes, you guys. These potatoes were 50 cents for a 3-pound bag. I went ahead and grabbed 2 of them. I actually love taking these. I don't know if you can see, they're so pretty. I love taking them, cutting them up in little tiny cubes, and tossing them with olive oil and seasonings and roasting them, and they are just delicious with about anything. So normally I get a little package with different kind of gourmet potatoes, and that little package is like $4. So to get 2 3-pound bags for $1 is a tremendous deal, and I was just very, very excited to get that. So we still do have a lot of vegetables in our house, and so we're all set for most things, but this is what I spent $75 on this week. Mostly Rick's lunch stuff, which like I said is about $20. Then you have all the cat food and the non-food items, the personal items. That was $33. The coffee is $12, and then just a little bit of food stuff. So a lot of it's stock up, but these are the things that we are buying nowadays. People often ask me if I thought that I could feed a family for $100 a month now. The answer is no. Even I could not. I really don't think I could. While I was at my discount grocery store, I did see that they still have some chicken boxes that they do. I don't normally get those now because we have so much chicken that we butchered. I just don't normally buy it. But so they do have those things available, and I think if I had to, I could probably, I'm sure I could still be cheap, because I mean, I'm still cheap. I mean, that's just all there is to it. But I'm sure I could get it down to almost nothing if I had to. I think the differences were that back then, Rick came home for his lunches every day, so a lot of times he was eating leftovers, and we were just as a family eating what we had. And so him having to pack lunches, that actually does make it a little more expensive. The cats, I mean, if we could get rid of pets, that would really cut down on the budget. And you know, but the truth of the matter is that prices are just higher. I mean, they're just significantly higher than what they were. And you got to consider it was years and years ago when I was feeding the kids. Could I still do it really inexpensively? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could. I'm pretty sure I could still, barring the whole Rick eating out, or Rick's lunches, and not dealing with the pet foods. I think that I could probably feed a family of 4. I think I could probably do it under, I mean, if I had to, under 125, probably closer to 150. 150 I think would be easy. 125 a month would be harder. But, you know, maybe that's a challenge. Are you challenging me? Is that what you're saying? You're challenging me to come up with meals for that? Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. But anyway, you tell me in the comments. What do you think? But this is what I got this week, and this is what we're gonna eat and live off of. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, you totally should, because first of all, every day I'm pretty much sharing what we're eating for dinner. So if you want to know what we're eating, I mean, I'm literally sharing it like every single day, just about. So you can always see how we're making our meals and what we're using and all of that and all the creativity. There's just a ton of stuff on there. In addition to that, every day I'm sharing, I hope you guys are seeing it here on YouTube, my shorts that are my summer savings tips. Every day I'm sharing you a savings tip for the summer and just other family updates and stuff. So you definitely want to follow us on Instagram if you're not, or Facebook, because those same updates are on Facebook as well. So don't forget to follow the Bealles on both of those pages. Anyway, that is it for today. Let me know if you enjoyed this grocery haul. Like I said, it's not as cheap as it used to be, but times have changed and that's just how it is. So anyway, I'm gonna get these things put away. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.